you being engaged, me being married, the whole long distance relationship that we're both doing.
And I wanted to like talk about that more because, you know, I'm getting married soon. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to my channel. If you guys don't know who this is, you have to know her, okay? She's CHINUTAY on, your CHINUTAY still on YouTube, right?
Yeah. CHINUTAY.
And everywhere else as well, so I'll have her links down below. But she's here in Toronto, in her hometown.
I'm back home from London. I'm so happy to be back. The sun is shining. It's just like the best weather.
Yeah, you actually came at a really nice time.
Yeah, I'm like trying to tan my arms and my face, get as golden as I can.
She walked in and I'm like, wow, you literally just look like you jumped off the beach or something. Like you look glowing.
It's not real.
Well, it looks real. But anyways, today we're doing, I've never done this kind of video on my channel, but it's a mukbang.
Me too.
And yeah, this is both our first times, and I've always, we were talking about this before, but I've always wanted to do a mukbang before. I like watch them all the time, and she was like, I'm pretty sure that's a fetish.
It is. I think it is, but it's cool. I like the crunching noises.
Oh my god, I don't know. I just love food, and sometimes, like, I'm on a health journey, so I'm trying to eat healthy. Yeah. But I just love watching people eat like trash. So
no, you're good. She was like, let's get healthy food and do a mukbang. And I'm like, you know what? That's a new one, but I'm so down for that.
I did skip the dishes, but we got Freshii. If you guys know what Freshii is, I think it's only Toronto, right?
I think so.
Do you guys have it in London? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I think it's only Toronto, but we got some bowls. I got her one of my favorite bowls. It's the Awaka bowl.
This looks so good. There's like beans in here. Beans, like falafels, avocados,
rice, kale, bean salad. It's like so really, that's my favorite one. But I got a salad because I just kind of wanted to try this. I got that last night. Like that's how much I got.
She was saying.
So I'm like, let me know.
It's good when you get it in 2 meals.
Exactly. But I think it was called the Mediterranean or Fiesta or something. I can't exactly remember, but it has like goat cheese and stuff on it.
That looks good.
I have like a lemongrass spicy noodle
looks like
soup.
pho.
Kinda, yeah, it does. Yeah, so we got that as well. We're gonna taste that. And then I also got a wrap.
These wraps over here.
So I forget what the wrap. I think actually this is the Fiesta wrap and this is the Mediterranean bowl. And we have some dessert here. We have some drinks here. So, you know.
This is gonna be a lot of fun. You're just gonna see us stuff our face and just talk about life and all the stuff that we like to talk about.
Exactly. So, oh, and quick plug. I got this off Skip the Dishes, and if you guys want to get some money off of it, I think it's like $7 off. I'll have my link down below. I get $7 and you guys get $7, so please help me eat because I love eating and I'm sure you guys love eating too.
Cheers to you guys. Yeah, if you guys order, this is on you. Thanks.
Exactly. Alright, so let's get started. Oh no, someone's calling. Intermission.
Hey!
Hi.
Who's that? Hi! Good, how are you?
We're having a mukbang.
Yeah, we are!
I'll just see you guys on YouTube. Go
Okay.
She's so cute.
Love you. I'll call you later.
Bye.
Bye!
It's Aysha now.
She knows none. She's like, I'm not gonna call you that.
Actually, funny story. We should tell them how we know each other.
Yeah, okay, so while we eat, I was really, really young and I always used to go like to Quran classes and
oh my god.
it's bomb, isn't it?
So freaking good.
That is my favorite thing ever. You can try the lime with it too. Just put it on top. So yeah, I think it was actually at your house, like in the basement or something.
Yeah.
I used to go over to her house and her sister Huda, who actually just called us, she was my Quran teacher. I loved her. When I tell you how much I loved Huda, like I was like you know when you're a child, you don't really look forward to go to like Quran class and stuff. I loved it. I was obsessed, but for whatever reason, I feel like you maybe remembered me because I was so young. I didn't know how many sisters she had.
I thought you were mad weird. Let me tell you why that was so weird.
I haven't heard this story.
No, let me tell you. You don't remember your time. I remember it so clear, and I don't remember anything, but I remember Aysha. Okay, so my sisters loved Aysha, and I thought she was really cute. Whatever. Maybe I was a little jealous. I don't know.
You were jealous.
But no, let me tell you what I used to do, and I was like, is she serious right now? My sisters used to pretend to steal her nose. So they would pretend to steal your nose. And what's the age difference? I'm 25. How old are you?
I'm 23.
23. So she was 2 years younger. But when I was 5, she was like 2. So when I was like, so it was a lot when they pretended to steal her nose. She would scream and bawl her eyes out, and I'd literally be there at 7 years old. Like, you know, the Cardi B, like, I used to be there like, girl, you know they didn't take your nose, and you're like, and you're like crying your guts out, and they're just laughing. It happened every single time she came over, and you fell for it each time, and you like could not stand.
Yeah, but that shows you how young I was, because like.
I know, and I was like, this girl cannot be serious right now. You genuinely thought your nose was missing.
I actually remember that. I remember when people used to do that, I would actually believe that they stole my nose.
That is so funny.
And I don't know why.
So
but yeah, so anyways, I would just remember, I think it was wedding. Was like one of the first times I actually saw you after we were older.
Yeah.
She walks in. I knew her sisters really well.
7 years ago.
Yeah, it was recent.
Yeah.
She walks in, and I was like, oh my god, she's so beautiful. Who is that? And they're like, oh, that's Hada's sister.
Oh my god.
I was like, no, it isn't. I used to go to their house all the time. But we literally did not know each other, and I feel like we got closer when she actually left.
Yeah.
We became friends, and like.
Honestly, I think so too.
It's so weird how that happened.
I think it's because of YouTube.
I think so too, yeah. Because
we had one thing in common.
Yeah, we had one thing in common, and like, I don't know.
But it's crazy because I remember at that time, I went through a very ugly childhood. Like that, it just, like, I was ugly.
Girl, but you glue up.
No, my mom was like, oh, I pulled out the old passport that expired like 2 passports ago, and my mom was just like, oh, put that one away. And I'm like, Mom, I don't remember me looking like this. She's like, yeah, you did. But no, that was a while ago. Nobody really knew I existed. I was like that middle child, but I was the youngest. But I was like, you know how the middle child's like forgotten about?
Yeah, but I also feel like you didn't go to a lot of Harari events. Yeah, I think that's why. Like we're both Harari. We're from the same tribe in Ethiopia.
Yeah.
And like usually you see the same people at events, and I always saw your sisters.
Yeah.
But I never saw you, so I didn't even know like she existed.
I know. A lot of people didn't know I existed.
And I was like, where'd she come from? Yeah.
And then like when I went on YouTube and I started making YouTube videos, they're like, who is that?
Yeah.
That's what I'm a sister. Like, what? They have a sister?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, the younger one. They're like, what? And it
so
was kind of hard for people to believe.
Because I'm like, you're the same age as my brother, I think. 92.
After we got to know each other, I was so pissed that we didn't get to know each other sooner because we clicked so well, and I'm just like, what did we do all those years? Like,
I'm so annoyed with
crazy.
ourselves, yeah.
But we have so much in common, and also like you being engaged, me being married, the whole long distance relationship that we're both doing.
And I wanted to like talk about that more because I'm getting married soon, and like I feel like we were kind of in the same. Someone calling me.
This is so good.
I know, I'm obsessed. It's literally my favorite thing ever. And this is actually really good too.
But I can't talk because it's so good. I'm just eating.
Yeah, no, so am I. But this is really good. It has like, I think it has like yellow beets in it. Is he calling again? Ugh. That's my dad. Do you know Huda and Mana's sister? Manal?
Yeah.
The one that moved. She's right beside me.
Aman Tahu.
Hi, Freshii.
Aman Alhamdulillah. Oh, Kalahbana. I'm in London.
Oh, in London.
Yeah, I moved there a long time ago.
Yes.
Like 2 years ago.
I know her.
Aman Alhamdulillah. I remember you so well back in the Quran days.
Yeah. How is your babies? How many kids do you have?
Oh no, I'm the other one. I'm the youngest one.
Oh, yeah, the youngest one.
Yeah. I told you. I forget.
Yeah, we're filming.
I
literally just
forgot about.
But anyways, so she was in the same predicament that I was in. We were long distance, getting married, moving.
So excited.
Yeah, like how was the whole transition like? Or doing a long distance relationship and then getting married and then not having to live with each other right away. Like how was that?
That was kind of difficult. Are you doing that?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So that was really difficult. I think it's also because I was chatting with Amr for like 2 years as friends. It escalated very quickly, like when he came and surprised me. If you guys know the How We Met video, if you don't know the How We Met video,
go watch that first.
Watch that, you'll know what I'm talking about because I literally met my husband off of Twitter and we built a relationship.
Hashtag we met on Twitter.
Yeah, literally, we met off of Game of Thrones. If you guys watch Game of Thrones, shout out to you guys. But anyways, no, we met on Twitter and it was really strange because we were friends for a long time and it was kind of like you know when pen pals, like you're probably not gonna ever meet the person, but you could just be really close friends with that person. I guess he decided to fly in, but he flew in after 2 years of talking, and then he's like, I want to marry you. And then I was like, chill out. 2
Who
months
wouldn't
later,
want to marry this beauty? Come on. You have to snatch her
oh
up
my god,
real quick.
no, absolutely. Our first FaceTime was like me with an avocado mask on my face.
That.
It was like very like
I love
organic. You like the
literally?
But no, yeah, so he's like, listen, I'm gonna marry you, I'm not gonna mess around. And I was like, okay, give me time. He came back 2 months later and he asked for my hand. It was arranged like that we'd get married, and then that summer we got married, and that was in December. We got married, he flew back, and then we spent about a year and a half without each other, like without each other. I think he flew in twice that year, but it's quite expensive because he was in the beginning of his career, I was still in nursing, and I had to finish school.
Yeah.
So it was quite stressful, I find that, but it did make it a lot more, like, it really did spark the love. Do you know what I mean? Because, like, when I did see him, it was like, oh, like, the countdown began, and I was just a lot more excited to see each other. But the con was, like, we didn't get to do that whole dating phase, because everything was long distance. So, you know, like, when you really get to know someone through dating and, like, spending physical time with each other, like going shopping or whatever, right?
Yeah,
in
just
person.
Like meeting the family, hanging out with the family.
Yeah, hanging out in person. We kind of skipped that, right?
Yeah.
So when we did move in and got married, it was more like me getting to know him properly then, because you don't really know anybody until you actually move in with them.
Yeah.
So it was a long wait, but I feel like because I kept myself busy, I went to school, I was getting all my education out of the way before I made that big move. It really helped with like the whole process, but it was very hard. I think also because I was a student, he was starting his career, we didn't have money to be flying in any like long weekend that we had. So I mean, like, if you keep yourself busy and you plan properly, it also gives you a nice break for you to kind of absorb the fact that you're moving halfway around the world.
That's true.
If I were to get the nikah, move to London, I would have withdrawal symptoms.
Exactly.
So much more.
Exactly. Like, you got used to it a little more.
Yeah.
And, like, did you visit, like, once or twice or something? I feel like you went, like, one time.
I went once, yeah, while we were technically married.
Yeah.
Just to see it. It was my first time in London. I never went. Yeah, it was
That's
really
crazy.
strange. I know, because I would be living there and I've never been there yet.
Wow.
You know?
That's actually crazy.
And, you know, I'd always tell people, like, yeah, I'm gonna live in London, I'm gonna live in London. Before I even, like, started talking to him.
Yeah.
It was just a place that I saw myself. Like, and my other sister, Huda, she saw herself in New York, and she's like, I'm gonna live in New York, whatever. But
did you guys get married around the same time?
We did actually. So she got married 2 months before me. Yeah.
I didn't know that. I thought it was after.
2 months before me.
But she moved right away?
Because she's older than me.
Good.
And she already, ooh, that looks good. Did you use the spoon or the fork?
Use the fork and the spoon together, because it's like kind of like watery, but then also
I love
noodle.
pho.
It's so good. Oh my god.
So you can get this next time you get.
I've actually never gotten soup. This is a good video because I love Freshii, but I never try anything else but the bowl that she's eating.
I mean,
so I got a bunch of stuff. Yeah,
drop it in my food.
I'm gonna drink this as well. Yeah, I'm excited though. Like, I feel like I'm at a place in my life where like my career is more secure. You know, I finished my school. I'm just kind of in limbo right now, like just waiting until things like happen.
I know. Yep.
And you know, I'm really excited for the move.
Yeah.
I'm nervous because like all my life is here, like all my cousins.
Yeah.
You guys know my cousins are basically like my sisters. Like, I do everything with them. I work with Sada. Like, it's like, I don't know. Okay, I'm struggling to open this, but it's also like I've done this long distance thing long enough where I'm like, okay, I really just want to like.
I think you should spend this time with them, just like absorbing the fact that you're leaving.
And I have, yeah.
That makes such a big difference. Yeah. Then you'll be, inshallah, you'll be okay. Like,
exactly.
Yeah, I was actually around the same age.
You were, right?
Yeah.
You're 21 or 22?
I got married 21, and then I moved there 22, 23-ish.
Okay, yeah. So I'm 23 right now.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I'll be moving when I'm still
I think you'll do really well, especially because he's not that far. He's not like
exactly. Yeah.
So, but just prepare yourself mentally. Like, it is very hard. So when I did move, and this is advice for anybody that's moving halfway around the world or just away from their family, even if it's a couple hours. I basically, the first 6 months, even though I prepped myself for a year and a half, I'm not going to be able to see my friends. I'm saying goodbye, and I'm saying goodbye to my family until the next time I visit. And I live in London, so it's like a good 8-hour flight. 6 months was like, woo, this is a vacation. Like, I didn't absorb the fact that I actually lived there.
Yeah.
First 6 months, I was so happy, literally trying all these new restaurants, moving in, decorating my new apartment. It was like super exciting. And then
It
after
was the first time you lived on your own too.
It was the first time I lived on my own. You have that experience where you've lived on your own.
Yeah.
That will help you a lot.
Exactly.
But I'm also quite independent, but it's still it's not the same.
Exactly.
Living on your own is just
in a whole new country. Like London is
a whole new human.
different.
It's a guy.
Yeah.
You're like, you know what I mean? And sharing a bed with someone.
That's
The concept was very strange. And just like leaving my own private like bedroom where I used to film and like get ready for school and study, and then literally wake up next to a man. Like it was just so different. For 6 months was a breeze. It was like a vacation. And then after the 6 months, it hit me. Like I was just like, oh, I miss my family. Like I'm ready to go home now. Like this was fun, you know. And after the 6 months, it's more of you trying to like plant your roots, like have a routine going. Once you have a routine, keep yourself busy, find things that you love, meet new people.
Did you have like friends that you knew in London before you went there? Really?
Nobody.
So it was like very
that
that would be the hardest for me. Luckily, the place that I'm going, I do have like friends and family there. But like if I didn't, I don't know what I would do with myself. Like I'm such like I'm not a needy person. I don't need people. I'm really good on my own. But it's still like a new place, like you know. And your lifelong friends, like you don't have that one. Careful. Really hard. Drink water. I'm excited for it though. Any like big life change, like I'm always very excited for. Like when I was moving to university for the first time, I wasn't even sad. Like that sounds so bad. I was like excited to leave, but at the same time, like I only went to university an hour and a half away from Toronto, so it's not even like it was.
I remember we went at the Harari Community Center. And
yeah, it was like my first. I think that was my first semester.
Was it?
Yeah. But that was.
I know you did traveling before that.
It was my first or second semester, or a year. I can't remember, but yeah. That's when you came to visit. Yeah. For the first time after you left.
I moved, yeah. I mean, as long as you have a routine going, you meet new friends. Yeah. I was like, it was cold turkey for me. I literally knew nobody other than Amir.
Not even his family? Were you like close to his sisters?
I got close to his family very much, So that really helped with the process. They really were sensitive towards me leaving my family behind.
I know I'm so hush-hush about my whole like relationship and stuff. And not because I kind of want to be right now, only because this is like the only period of time that I have before everything is public, you know? Yeah. So I'm just like enjoying having him to myself and having like
the privacy
of it. And I know like he's really open with YouTube and like he's very supportive and he's really excited to be on YouTube, so you guys can wait for that. But I don't know, I'm like, he's mine right now.
Yeah, no, and you know what, honestly, especially this is a time where you get to know each other properly. And bond and things like that. Exactly. So I would definitely keep it to myself as well until you get married and like settle in.
I always wondered like how the dynamic would be, like, because I'm gonna be, you know, working from home as well. And how is that dynamic when like your husband like leaves for work and like comes back? Like, is there any tension? Like, you're always at home, you should be doing this and this. Like, is there any kind of tension with that?
Well, I do the same thing. I work at home as a YouTuber and stuff, but I feel like it really depends on the husband, like, and how he looks at it. Some men just don't understand, like, or women, or spouses, or boyfriends, or whatever. They just don't understand someone's job when they're at home, and they assume that since you're home, you can do other things as well. Exactly. But this really takes up your time. Or if you have a business at home, that takes up your time. You can't like multitask. Exactly. Even just being a mom, like that's a job on its own. If you're being a mom and you're cleaning and you're cooking, you're doing 3 jobs. No, I think in the beginning it was a little fuzzy. Yeah. But when I cleared things up, and then he spent days with me at home and did what I did. Yeah. That's amazing. So he literally sit next to me and I'm like, okay, this is what I do. I want to show you what I do at home. And he is exhausted. He's like, okay, how long does editing take you? 3 hours. Okay, how long does filming take you? An hour, 2 hours. Okay, and then what are you gonna do? You're gonna do laundry. Okay, let me help you with that. Okay, what do you like? He saw everything I did, and time flew. Exactly. And he understood. He understood.
And that's another thing also, like, and I'm sure you're the same way, like, I'm very invested in my work, and it's really hard for me to, like, stop and just, you know, work on building relationships, meeting people outside, like, actually leaving my house and doing stuff, other than just, like, the second I wake up, I'm working until, like, 1 a.m. when I go to sleep. Right. So it's like, how do you find that balance?
You have to shut off. Yeah. Like, you have to turn off. If you work at home, you're your own boss. or even if you're not your own boss, but you kind of have to control when you put things away. That is something that I had difficulties with.
Yeah.
So when I worked at home, he used to come home from work and I'm still editing. And then it got to a point where we'd like argue, and he was like, I want me time, like I want you time. Where
Exactly.
you put your work away, and my job is like social media, YouTube, my
It's
business.
hard to, yeah.
It's around the clock. There's no like signing in, signing out. It's
Exactly.
like my business is my baby. I'm constantly working. I'll be in bed answering emails.
Legit.
I had to stop. Like I had to stop, and as soon as I did that, I realized I had a lot less time. I worked more efficiently, and he appreciated that. I appreciated that. It was just everybody was kind of happy. So you definitely have to work like. You have to be considerate on his time and your time when he comes home or when she comes home. Like you gotta like make it. Don't just make it about your job.
Yeah.
So I try to
Almost
get
make
as much
that
time.
your job, like.
Yeah.
I'm
Even
clocking
with
out
him,
here. This is like
you have to put it away.
Yeah.
And even with him, because he is a kitchen designer, and he sometimes brings his work at home.
Yeah.
And when he does work at home, he's literally worked it all day long. Literally. I need to stop saying literally.
Literally.
That's something I
Little
picked up in
UK girl.
London. But no, he would bring his stuff home and he'd pull up the computer and I'm like, what are you doing? And he's like, oh, I gotta finish this for my client tomorrow. And I'm like, but I haven't seen you all day. So he also learned, okay, I gotta shut it off. And then you know what? When he works better at work knowing that he can't take it home. You know what I mean?
Just manage your time better. This food is so good.
So freaking good.
Like, I don't even feel like I'm eating just boring healthy
I can't believe
food.
it's healthy.
But I kind of want to taste this orange one. Is it good?
Right.
This one's really
the carrot one. I'm not a big fan of carrot. It's okay.
You can taste this one.
Are you like germy? Nammy?
But like, just in case.
No.
That one's good, right? You can have that one.
Try that.
Oh, you
like it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll switch.
But it's gonna be so strange for you to wake up next to a guy. Like,
I know.
you're just gonna be like, what?
Yeah.
And
I'm like so in my space. Like,
me too. I was like that.
am in this room from when I wake up like 9:30 a.m. I come in here and I don't leave until like 12:30. And like anyone who comes in, I'm like, I'm working. Stop. Like, close my door.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be really hard for me to get out of that routine because I'm like so invested in everything because right now I don't have a manager. Like, I feel like I have to reply to everything right away. And like I need to treat it as if it's like a 9-to-5 job, you know, and just like stop at some point. Oh, that's true. I kind of want to try this too. Yeah.
No, I completely understand. I'm like that as well. And I cannot multitask to save my life.
Yeah.
Like, I cannot.
Well, because I feel like you kind of become a perfectionist when you're in this industry. Like, you always want something, like your most recent work, you always want it to be the best. Like, you know, so like you want to invest all your time into this. Like, if I'm editing a video, I need to finish editing that video before I can do something else. And that's why it just takes so long, like, altogether. Is it good?
So freaking good.
Yeah?
This is amazing.
Yo, guys, you have to check out Freshii. Freshii, if y'all want to sponsor me, I give y'all enough money. This is so good.
This is amazing.
Okay,
There's no meat in this?
No meat in anything. I need to tell you guys what this. I think it's a fiesta wrap though. Okay, so she's eating the Owaka bowl. It's like OAX. I think it's Owaka. I'm having the Meta Boost salad with tofu. I added falafel to hers. I got this is a spicy, no problem. This is spicy lemongrass soup. This is a fiesta wrap. Green energy juice, revived juice, and chia pudding, which we'll have to try soon, but this is really good.
My favorite.
Yeah, this is honestly probably my favorite. The sauce in there.
I don't know what it is, but it's amazing. It makes the whole sandwich. I could be literally eating just grass, and if you add that sauce on there, it's just like, wow.
I hope you guys are enjoying this mukbang. I'm having a great time. What time?
5:07.
Okay.
Oh,
Me
5.
too.
5.
To be honest, this is probably one of my favorite videos I've ever filmed. Like, I'm actually not even.
What?
Wait, I just realized this is my first in-person collaboration on my channel.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Is it really your favorite?
It is because first of all, I love food. I love manad, and
so
then just.
I love you.
You're so cute. I feel like the conversation is just like very like chill. You know, we're just like
flows.
chatting.
Yeah.
Like, the images look good, the food looks bomb, it tastes great. Like,
girl, your makeup is on flick.
I don't know about now. I just got like
I have food all over, like
over
sauce all over my.
okay, yeah.
Let's just go with it.
This is so okay. So this juice has carrot, orange, lemon, and turmeric.
I really like this one. I'm always like
Yeah.
a green juice.
Green
person.
apple, spinach, kale, celery, lemon, ginger.
Really good.
That one's honestly, I don't mind the taste of carrots, but if you do, you probably won't like this. But the green juice is bomb.
I'm not a fan of carrots. I think I like it in cake. Ooh, carrot cake.
Carrot cake.
Ooh,
let's have
try the
dessert. I'm not the biggest fan of chia pudding, so I don't know if I'm gonna like this.
I love chia pudding.
Really?
Oh, wait,
Okay. Maybe I haven't had good chia pudding before. So
looks
it
good.
looks like this. If you guys can see, I don't know if it's focusing, but it's like chia seeds, strawberry, mango, and coconut.
I just burped, but I blew it over there because I love
That's
you.
okay. Aw, thank you.
Friendship.
Yes. Okay. Let's see.
Right?
Mmm.
That's beautiful.
That
It has vanilla.
mm-hmm.
That
and
is
it's coconut
so
yogurt or something.
freaking yum.
That's really good. I was like, I'm not a big fan of chia pudding,
Oh my
but I
God.
love this.
It tastes like vanilla butter.
Mm-hmm. The texture?
Mm-hmm. Oh, chia does that. Chia. If you put chia in like water, like it's that like.
I've
bubble
made
tea,
chia
like-
pudding before, but like, I feel like I didn't leave it long enough, or maybe because this has yogurt, it was still very grainy and crunchy. Like this is a little bit of crunch, but
It's
it's
the
more
best
smooth.
chia pudding I've ever had. in my life.
It's
In
so
my
good.
life. I mean, like Pret has chia pudding. Pret is like Pret Manger.
Oh, pret a manger.
Yeah, I used to say
Pret a
Pret
manger?
Manger. And I was like, it's not from down south. Pret Manger. But their chia pudding is not as great.
What would you rate the food?
This.
Oh, you didn't even get to try my salad, but
Oh.
I mean, just try it, yeah.
Is there like mango pieces in there?
Yeah, I thought it was squash at first, but it's actually mango. It's really good though. And try it with, do you like goat cheese?
No, I don't.
Oh, you don't? Okay.
I'm not a picky eater at all, but goat cheese
Really?
and
That's
Brussels
one of my
sprouts
favorite
are the
cheese.
2 things on earth I can't eat.
Get this piece. Yeah. And try maybe the tofu. Small piece or big piece. Take a big piece.
Sorry.
It's really good. No, I just didn't know if you liked it. It's good, right?
Really good.
That honestly, that was like a
10.
10.
Yeah,
That was
100%.
really good. That wrap. You
There's
guys
no
need to
meat
try
in
that.
it.
Yeah.
It's just avocado and lettuce and corn and all these other things, but the sauce
The sauce is bomb.
makes it just the best wrap ever.
And it's like, it's not too saucy and it's not too vegetable-y.
Yeah.
Like every bite is good. You know,
Yeah.
sometimes it's just like they don't mix it well.
perfect. Exactly. Sometimes it's too dry.
Yeah.
It's not enough sauce.
This is like the perfect ratio of everything.
So that was a 10.
That was a 10, yeah, for sure.
This was like a 9 for me.
For me, that's like a 9.5.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite things that I always get.
I don't want to say 10 because that's
Yeah, exactly. This is
But
just
this
a little
is just-
heavy, I
yeah.
find.
yeah,
Like
it's
this
quite
is
heavy.
light, but, and it still tasted good. The rice and everything else makes it quite heavy, but it's
Yeah.
still really good.
Yeah.
What else? I would say this is like a 7.
Yeah, I would say an 8. I really like that.
I
It's
liked
very
it.
Vegetable-y.
It's just hard to eat.
Yeah, it was hard to
I'm like, I just want the food in my mouth.
If you don't make makeup on, you go in hard, you're gonna be happy.
Exactly, but it's really good. Like the flavor's bomb. It's
Yeah.
like not too spicy, and like the noodles are really good too. You know what? I'll give it an 8 too.
I would give it an 8.
Yeah.
The one thing I would say that it could make it better. The broth is very vegetable-y. So you know when you get like pho,
That's
it
true.
sort of tastes like fake meat or
Yeah.
like fake chicken broth.
Yeah.
This is like straight up vegetable
Veggies,
broth.
yeah. It's like they literally just boiled the veggies.
Yeah,
and
but
kept
it's
it in
really
there.
good.
Yeah, it has like mushroom in it. I love mushrooms.
It's very, very good.
Actually, yeah. Yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But with pho, like it kind of tastes like fake, like you know,
Yeah.
like vegan.
Exactly.
broth, you
Yeah.
know?
That's really good though.
I give this like a 6.
Just not like carrot.
Don't hate me.
I'd probably give this like. It does have a really strong
It's
carrot
aight.
aftertaste.
Like it's an eye.
I would give it like an 8 as well. But she said 6. I said 8.
I'd
But
give
that
this
is really good.
Yeah, I'd give this like a 7.5.
I'd probably give that like a. I love anything green juice. I need to drink more.
I need to see like woman.
I'd say like 8.5. So this is an 8. That's an 8.5.
Yeah, I'd give this a 10.
This is a 10 for sure.
100%.
Like this made me like chia pudding, and
Yeah.
I was not a fan of it before.
It doesn't taste like this.
Mm-mm.
This is the best one.
Yeah?
Yeah, and
No, I know.
I'm quite excited that your first chia pudding was this
Mhm.
because just keep getting this.
Oh yeah, and then my salad. I actually really like that. I would get it again. is probably like a 9. So I gave this a 9.5, but this is probably a 9
an 8 for me.
Yeah. It was really good though. All the food,
This
honestly.
is like, yeah, 9.5.
Yeah. But that's pretty much it. We're gonna like just finish eating this and we'll stop the video here. But if you guys enjoyed it, then give it a thumbs up, and we're gonna be filming a video on her channel as well. So I think they're gonna be up on the same day, hopefully.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
But if you guys want to see that, I'll have it linked down below and then somewhere over here as well.
I love you guys.
Please subscribe to her, guys. She has an amazing channel. Okay, she's so beautiful. Amazing tips for makeup.
Oh, thank you.
And she's just like so hilarious. Like your videos actually make me laugh.
I'm trying to suppress my facial expressions.
I love them.
I'm really trying to keep it like, you know, real chill. Because the entire time I was like,
it's so funny. The way
no.
you like zoom into your facial expressions, like it kills me every time. So
no, thank
please
you.
subscribe to her. Subscribe to me.
Definitely
We're almost
subscribe.
at 200K, which I'm very excited about.
That's
but
so
yeah,
big.
I know.
That's
I
amazing.
can't believe it still.
Mashallah, that happened like a year.
Yeah, literally in a year. I got 100,000 last year, but yeah, very exciting things.
Amazing.
And if you guys want to check out Freshii, that's our little review on it, I guess.
Hit her code. Is it a coupon
Get
code?
it's not a coupon code, it's like a link. So you click it and then you sign up for Skip the Dishes and then you get $7 off.
$7 off is a lot.
Yeah, it is. So
Get this pudding.
honestly, if you're gonna get anything, get this and the pudding.
And the pudding and this.
And that, yeah. That's like if you're really hungry. This is like if you just need a quick
too.
lunch, that's like filling enough.
Just get it all.
Get it all. Treat yourself, okay? Treat yourself.
And it's healthy.
Exactly.
I feel like this is a sponsored video, but it's
I
not.
know. It's really not a sponsored
Like,
video.
she
We're just very passionate
got
about
this
healthy
like
food.
herself. Yeah.
Yeah, I paid for it all.
She
okay?
paid for it. Like it's not, but it's really
Yeah.
good. I mean, like you're really passionate. I'm passionate when I'm with you. I mean, you know what I mean?
Like,
I'm not as good. I'm
all
not
the
as good. Aw,
okay, guys,
so
but
beautiful.
that's it for this video, and we'll talk to you next time.
I'll see you next
time. Bye.
Bye.